The function of laboratory equipment. The electronic universal testing machine is mainly used to test the clamping force of rubber, plastic, wiper claws, and injection materials for tensile test, pressure test, tear test, shear bending test, etc. Melt flow index test is used to determine the melt mass flow rate of raw materials in injection molding production and each formula mixture. IZOD impact test is used to test the performance of plastic parts material against impact under dynamic load. The 2.5-dimensional test tester is to manually rotate the engraved lines on the screen or in the lens, align the two edges of the workpiece respectively, and measure the angle through the encoder or circular grating count. It mainly tests all semi-finished products and all measurable products with the measurement range of 150, 100 mm profile measurement, surface measurement, and depth and height measurement of dark holes. Rubber tensile testing machine is to test the tensile, tear, and compression properties of rubber. Specific gravity test is used to test the weight of rubber raw materials, cylinder, and injection molding raw materials, cuboids, in air, water, and specific gravity or density value. The energy dispersive spectrometer is used to test each 100 kilograms of rubber raw materials, mainly for the chlorine content of the rubber element, the analysis of chemical components, and the detection of heavy metal ROHS to ensure the stability of the rubber element. Pressure distribution test. Distribute 1600 pressure measuring points on the pressure sensor and analyze the pressure distribution of the entire wiper. According to each point of the distribution, test the stability of the wiper pressure distribution, meet the application of various types of windshield surfaces. This equipment plays a key role in the early stage of product development and in the annual product testing. The friction coefficient tester is suitable for testing the surface friction coefficient of plastic film, composite film, adhesive tape, self-adhesive, rubber, paper, and other materials. Ozone test. With the means of environmental simulation to accelerate the aging process of rubber by ozone, so as to test the aging resistance of rubber products. Mainly test the change of the rubber element in the air and temperature environment with a certain concentration of ozone. Flexor Anti-Fatigue Tester, non-standard self-made, is mainly used for the anti-fatigue test of the company's flat and hybrid wiper blades flexors. The project is to test the permanent deformation rate of the flexor and the stress change of the product. Anti-lock durability test, non-standard self-made tests the link strength and anti-destructive strength of the company's products with traditional wipers, flat wipers, and hybrid wipers. Durability, non-standard self-made, mainly tests the durability of the rubber element and the wear resistance of the coating under extreme conditions of speed, pressure, and wiping times. In terms of UV resistance test, a fluorescent UV lamp is used as the light source. Simulate rainwater and dew with condensed moisture. The material is subjected to an accelerated weather resistance test by simulating the UV radiation in natural sunlight to obtain the results of the material's weather resistance, including fading, discoloration, chalking, cracking, embrittlement, strength loss and oxidation, and other aspects of the test. The thermal aging test simulates the various factors involved in the actual conditions of the product to make corresponding condition strengthening test process to test the tensile, tear, compression, hardness, and hardness of the rubber product before and after heating, the rate of change of density. Wiper testing machine tests the wiper and rubber element in the development stage, annual test, in-process test, and initial wiping and durability test during mass production, and the judgment of the test results. The salt spray test mainly uses the artificial simulated salt spray environmental conditions created by the salt spray test equipment to evaluate the corrosion resistance of products or metal materials. It is suitable for the corrosion resistance test of the company's hardware and sprayed products. Constant temperature and humidity test is to test the performance of the wiper material in various environments and test the heat resistance, cold resistance, and humidity resistance of various materials. For example, whether the packaging materials are open and deformed in high temperature or low temperature when feeding. Fully automatic burst strength test is to test the burst strength performance of outer boxes, inner boxes, paper cards, color boxes, etc. Impact resistance test is to determine the stability of the surface coating of metal parts. Simulated vehicle transportation vibration test is to test the ability of packaging products to withstand actual road conditions during the transportation of vehicles and shipping containers, in line with European transportation standards. Quiet room decibel meter noise test. In a quiet environment, record the sound of the wiper by decibel meter when it moves, and analyze whether there is any abnormal sound in the overall structure of the wiper when running. Real vehicle test. As for all our products in the research and development stage and the annual test stage, we use not only the laboratory test, but also the real vehicle test to double-check the performance of the products.